trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, and fungi live on and inside the human body. Far from being harmful, most of them work with us, not against us. Together, they create what we call the gut microbiome, a complex and powerful ecosystem that quietly supports our health every single day. These tiny organisms perform jobs our bodies can't do alone. They help break down foods we're unable to digest, produce essential nutrients, support immune defenses, and act as a protective shield against dangerous pathogens. When the relationship between us and these microbes is balanced, our bodies function more efficiently and resiliently. Scientists haven't yet mapped out the perfect combination of good bacteria for an ideal gut. However, one thing is clear: diversity matters. A strong microbiome is made up of many different bacterial species, not just a few dominant ones. This diversity allows the gut to adapt, protect itself, and stay healthy over time. Many elements influence the makeup of our microbiome. Our surroundings, medications such as antibiotics, and even how we were born naturally or via C-section can shape the bacteria living inside us. While we can't control all of these factors, one powerful influence is firmly in our hands: what we eat. Diet is now recognized as one of the most important drivers of gut health. The foods we choose can either nourish our gut bacteria or slowly weaken them. Among all nutrients, dietary fiber plays a starring role. Fiber found in fruits, vegetables, legumes, nuts, seeds, and whole grains serves as the primary fuel source for beneficial gut bacteria. When these bacteria digest fiber, they produce compounds called short-chain fatty acids. These substances strengthen the gut lining, enhance immune responses, and help calm inflammation. Lower inflammation is associated with a reduced risk of chronic diseases, including certain types of cancer. The more fiber-rich foods you consume, the more fiber-loving bacteria thrive in your gut. Research clearly demonstrates how quickly diet can influence gut health. In one study, people consuming traditional high-fiber diets were switched to a low-fiber, high-fat eating pattern typical of processed Western foods. Within just a short period, markers of gut inflammation increased, and levels of beneficial compounds like butyrate dropped. Meanwhile, participants who moved toward a fiber-rich, plant-forward diet experienced improvements in gut health and reduced inflammation. So, what happens when fiber is missing from the diet? Without enough fiber, gut bacteria lose their main energy source. Over time, many beneficial microbes diminish, leading to reduced diversity. In extreme cases, some bacteria begin feeding on the protective mucus layer of the gut itself, weakening the barrier that keeps harmful substances out of the bloodstream. Beyond fiber, specific foods can directly influence the balance of gut bacteria. Studies have found that diets rich in fruits, vegetables, tea, coffee, dark chocolate, and even moderate red wine consumption are linked to greater microbial diversity. These foods contain polyphenols, natural compounds with antioxidant properties that support beneficial bacteria. On the other hand, diets high in added sugars, sugary drinks, and certain high-fat dairy products are often associated with reduced bacterial diversity. How food is prepared also plays a role. Fresh, minimally processed foods generally retain more fiber and nutrients, providing better support for gut microbes. Light cooking methods or raw preparations tend to be more beneficial than heavily fried or ultra-processed meals. There's another powerful way to support gut health: introducing beneficial bacteria directly through fermented foods. Fermentation is an ancient method of food preservation that also happens to enrich foods with probiotics. These live microorganisms can temporarily boost the population of helpful bacteria in the gut. Foods such as kimchi, sauerkraut, tempeh, kombucha, and yogurt are well-known sources of probiotics. They add variety and vitality to the diet and help reinforce a healthy microbial environment. However, not all fermented foods are created equal products. Overloaded with sugar and lacking live cultures may offer little benefit. It's important to remember that gut science is still evolving. Many findings show strong associations between diet and microbial health, but the inner workings of the gut remain difficult to study directly. What we do know is that a diverse, well-fed microbiome plays a critical role in digestion, immunity, and overall well-being. The encouraging part is this: we have real influence over our gut health. By choosing fiber-rich foods, eating fresh and minimally processed meals, and including fermented foods in our diets, we can support the billions of beneficial bacteria working quietly inside us. Fuel your gut wisely, and it will return the favor, keeping your digestion strong.